Hello everyone, Santaluck2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Easy Villagers. A mod that simply adds in the ability for you to sneak and click to pick up a villager, and you also have the ability to place them back down again, and put them in a trading block, or farming block, or otherwise, and we'll see what happens. So, we'll get the wiki out just in case. Let's see what's detailed there. Let's see, pretty much similar information there it seems. Notice there's a few other things like update history, FAQs and more. Oh well. So either way, we'll just test this out. So we'll just place a villager in the world, we'll sneak and click, and we'll get a villager of that type. And they're now obviously in my hand, like so. I can place them back down if I want, no problem. And obviously they don't have a profession yet, so we'll give them one. Say like a smithing table, for example. And we'll place that down, and they'll eventually be converted, and we can do this. We can put them in here, and they now have a space to go instead, so they're not going to move around. So this is pretty much an easy way of picking up a villager that you want, putting them in a box, essentially, and having them, you know, accessible for their trades, and I assume many are supported. So you've got a farmer villager who can do other things, like with crops, so we'll try and get a few villagers. Let's see what happens. So I assume I maybe need like a composter, I think, for the... I can stack the eggs. Pretty sure, yep. So a composter for the farming one, I assume. Let's see, if we just go villager, there's a bunch of blocks, so we've got trader, I don't know. I guess we can make those, converter, okay. So we go iron farm, the iron golem, and a few others here, and I've just got the trader one there, yep. So if we put down this one, we move you in there, that'll be fine, so that's output items. And obviously if we wanted their actual trades, which I assume we can get them out of here, yes we can. So we put you here, and we can trade for what you have. And then there's output here, so I assume we need seeds, for example. So we can place that in there, and they'll just do their own thing. Or maybe be able to bone meal it? I don't think so. No, so they'll just monitor over time, so that's fine. Got the breeder. Obviously, is it actually it? Hang on. I assume we just need a wooden pick or something to break it. Yep, breeder, okay. So, food items. Okay, so if we get a villager, what do we specifically need for the breeder? Ah, okay, 2 villagers, that's why. Yep, so you and you. You don't have a profession, so that's fine. So that's that, and then we need food. So what in particular can we use? I assume just anything. Carrots might work. We'll go with potatoes and see what happens. I assume it's just any food, for example, that they'll consider. No? Do we need carrots in particular? I don't actually know. Okay, so that seems to work. And the output is obviously a baby villager. So we can have them run around if we want, or we can pick them up and put them in here. Obviously not in the output slots or in the food space, but actually can we put them in a trader one, or even any of these blocks in general? I don't think we can. Yeah, we can, so they can be safe pretty much. We can't trade with them, of course, but if you want a baby villager to stay there, you can. I don't think they'll grow when inside the block, but I can only theorize. Next we've got a converter, which is for zombie villagers. So, let's see, so we get a zombie villager, just because why not? Oops, switch my difficulty here, and there we go. So we can't sneak with them, can we? No, unless it's wanting you to convert them. So I'm assuming you would convert them to a zombie villager maybe, and then, which is the point of that one. So, let's see. Converts villagers to zombie villagers and cures them afterwards, enabling the player to then get better trades and go back and forth between them. Okay. So you don't need an existing one, you just need a regular villager to then allow that to happen. So we put them in here. right, you need the others. So weakness potion. And we need the golden apple as well. There we go. So they'll be in there, it'll eventually convert them. And then they'll be converted back, I assume. You can't take them out of there. So that'll take a while, I guess? Oh, do we need the same ingredients again? Maybe, even though you need it just for the initial conversion process? I think? I don't know, I'll try here and see if it swaps them out. No, nothing, so maybe it might take time. I'm not too sure. But either way, you can do that for trades, of course, and easily get them out. I assume, in a way. Not too sure. I don't think you can use a hopper or anything either. You can probably use a hopper to put things in and out, like the villagers. Other stuff. No? So that's only just going to work for the following there. Get, say, a bunch of apples or something. Put those in there and that'll work. Yes, you can send them in. So that's fine. I don't know how long this will take, of course, but it'll probably be not too long. And then you got the iron farm, of course, which is just for putting an iron golem in. So get a iron golem. Then we'll get a pumpkin. I forget if it's the carved or the other. I think it's the carved, because I think they wanted to keep consistency with it. Let's see. Yes, it is. We can't sneak for you. How do we get you in there? It contains a complete iron farm in a single block. Produces one iron golem every 4 minutes. Okay, so you need an actual villager for it, not an iron golem for it. Okay. Makes sense. Now just get a simple villager. We'll put them in there. Iron golems will spawn, and then eventually they'll obviously burn in the lava. You get some iron out of it. So you've got a centralized block for an iron farm. You've got a zombie villager sort of type of one. You've got one for holding them in place and that so you can trade with them, having them breed, and then you've got a farming one as well. And that's already given us quite a bit of stuff already there. So that's cool. So yeah, if you want villagers in a single block, and obviously you can put them around your base or just in certain specific areas so that they're still accessible, instead of obviously a village where certain things can change over time, where certain mobs will attack them, or there's a raid or whatever happens, maybe they despawn or something, then yeah, you can pretty much have them contained in these centralized blocks and pretty much do a bunch of typical tasks. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. And otherwise, I don't know if mob griefing would also probably prevent this stuff, like how it typically does prevent villagers from actually harvesting crops, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I would assume that having mob griefing off, on, would be probably beneficial so the villager can still do this, whilst with it off, they probably won't be able to. I haven't tested that, but well, actually, we'll test that now, actually, and see, because the block might not have that to deal with, but we'll see. So you're just gonna sit there and I assume do nothing, even though you would typically keep harvesting it. So yeah, so we go to true, I assume you're gonna immediately harvest it. Nope, you're just gonna sit there and wait. Or you're just gonna sort of be stuck. No? Okay, so you still seem to, unless it's catching up from that, but I'm assuming that immediately transitions so that they can't, so that other mobs can't. So yeah, so it seems like they're not prevented from that, unlike with other things out in the world usually. So that command doesn't prevent them from doing things. That's fine. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.